There was a great study done in 2008 where they tested 34 different vegetables and drizzled the juices over many different types of cancer cells. And the vegetable that most effectively killed cancer cells or inhibited growth was garlic. And leeks did really well too. I would consider foods to be either inflammatory or anti-inflammatory, meaning good for you or causing inflammation, which we know causes every disease. What you choose to eat is paramount to your risk of disease and cancer. There's many diets out there, whether it's paleo, Whole30, keto, Mediterranean, and in general they follow good principles and have some good studies for. Like for example, keto we know boosts mitochondrial function, which is energy production of our cells. It also forces cells to either adapt to the environment or die off. And those are usually bad or cancer cells because these diets tend to be low in processed sugar and carbohydrates, and sugar is required for the metabolism of cancer cells. So you want to not even provide an environment for it to exist or starve it off. And then there's so many other things you can do. You want to avoid or choose organic and grass-fed forms of animal products to avoid antibiotics, hormones, and pesticides. You also want to avoid pesticides by avoiding GMOs. That would be your non-organic corn, canola, soy, and there's some few others. And avoid processed oils. They're very inflammatory. And in general, avoid processed food. We should be all eating mostly a whole foods diet. Plenty of cruciferous vegetables like the broccoli cabbage family, what I mentioned, the allicin family like garlic, leeks, and onions. Plenty of fiber to feed our microbiome. Choose colorful foods because they're packed with antioxidants. And then we know that societies that eat a lot of beans have lower rates of disease and cancer, along with nuts. Juicing is very good for you. It lowers acidity, which is the environment that cancer tends to grow, and it also flushes out toxins. Berries contain an acid that help your immune system identify cancer cells. Aloe is great in healing for the gut and thus the immune system. Cinnamon helps our sugar metabolism and fights cancer. There's also a great combination. It's flax and cottage cheese, hopefully organic, that are high in sulfur proteins. So sometimes I love to throw that in a smoothie. So, and even fasting helps kill off cancer cells. It's called autophagy. Always consider growing your own food. Hopefully then it's organic and free of pesticides. And even consider growing your own fruit, because there's a very powerful cancer-fighting compound called salvestrol that only occurs in the last couple days of ripening of fruit. So there's so much you can do. In general, don't eat too much, don't eat too often, eat clean, and just don't even invite cancer into your home or body. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Research shows that clicking the thumbs up and subscribe button will make fingers healthy and strong, and besides, it's free.